Demonstrators in Hong Kong made a public appeal to the United States to liberate the Chinese-ruled city, where many people fear Beijing is rapidly destroying their freedoms. They marched to the U.S. consulate, urging President Donald Trump to keep their demands for greater democracy high on the international agenda. But in what has become a familiar pattern, the rally deteriorated into vandalism and street chaos. The demonstration began peacefully as hundreds of thousands gathered at a park near the embassy. They chanted, "Resist Beijing" and "Liberate Hong Kong." Other protesters sang the Star-Spangled Banner as they turned the streets into a sea of American flags. But within hours, the rally turned violent with barricading, window smashing, and street fires. Protesters even smashing a long glass panel at an entrance to one of the subway stations in the busy central business district. Police responded to the chaos now over 14 weeks with water cannon, rubber bullets, and tear gas. The march to the consulate was an effort to call on Washington to pass a bill making its way through Congress to defend Hong Kong's autonomy. The bill requires U.S. lawmakers to certify every year that Hong Kong remains autonomous from mainland China. Otherwise, Hong Kong risks losing special trade privileges with the U.S. The proposed law would also penalize government officials in Hong Kong and the mainland who suppress freedoms in the former British colony. Hong Kong has seen unrest since a proposed law that would have allowed criminal suspects to be sent to the mainland, where the courts are controlled by China's Communist Party. The bill has since been killed, but the move by Hong Kong's unpopular government has so far failed to put an end to the protests. While President Trump has suggested the crisis in Hong Kong may be tied to a trade deal between the U.S. and China, he has sent mixed signals on the protests.
The Hong Kong thing is a very tough situation, very tough. We'll see what happens.
Chuck Schumer, the leader of the U.S. Senate Democrats, has said that legislation addressing China's actions in Hong Kong would be a top priority for the party when Congress returns to work this week. Now, the Chinese government has denounced the protests and accused the U.S. and other Western countries of instigating the unrest.